thing in the world, which is I had to work yesterday on an afternoon shift on a Sunday. I don't normally work Sundays. They're once a month or so, maybe once every 6 weeks if I can. And then, of course, I finished at 7 p.m. last night, and now I have to get back up at 4:30 this morning, leave the house at 4:45 to get to work for 5:30. So, yeah, and doing my least favourite thing of lates and then early. And I'm early is 3 days a week this week, normally it's only 2. So friends, I'm sort of feeling a bit unhappy with life maybe. I like this job, nothing against it whatsoever, nothing against the people, but I am sort of getting done with physical hard work in that regard. I know that sounds a bit lazy and it's not really meant to be, but I'm just really wanting to, wish I could work with my head for a living rather than just my hands all the time. Every job I've ever had has always been like a physical, demanding kind of job, and I just find in this kitchen, I'm just absolutely exhausted all the time. I mean, I'm mid-30s, and I feel like I'm in my 50s. I'm thinking that's something's not quite right there. Yeah, just that physical demand, I don't know, I just really wish I was in front of a computer, sat down in an office, interacting in a team, and getting some creative stuff going. So funny enough, yesterday in work I was actually looking at different jobs, even made a CV. First one in 10 years or so. Yeah, I'm not going to rush into anything, but it is a bit concerning to me that I'm getting done with this job this quickly. But it's not to the it's not to the degree that I hate it. I mean, when I was in Tesco 10 years ago, I absolutely hated that job within 2 years. Hated it. At least I've been in this place 4 years, and I don't hate it. I'm just maybe not liking the lifestyle of it right now. But yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, I've got to carry on. Well, maybe we'll see what the summer brings. But I can hold on in there while we work this out, I suppose. So friends, this is true balancing things out and getting the time, or whatever time I can, while I can. I've got 1 hour before I pick my daughter up from school, and by the school gate now, I've got my laptop and the microphone to record some singing tracks, because I didn't want to do it in the house to not disturb people. So it's pretty warm. I'm going to have to close these windows because I don't want people to hear me. Here we go, friends, just to give you an idea of what the singing sounds like. And here we go. And now I've met a girl who makes me feel the way you do. You'll never find true love, but I'm feeling on top of the world. People tell me you would be so lucky, but I'll prove you wrong. I've been waiting for very long. I can climb the highest mountain to give you all my loving. I will swim across the sea to the depths of eternity. I will travel across the land with you with me hand in hand. I will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes. So that was a song called Whatever It Takes, which will be written for my comedy film. The next day, or a few days later actually, it was my wife's birthday, so I made some lovely sushi for us all with this big giant rice cake. And then, of course, acting has also carried on. I've been getting some shots while on the way to work. Step by step. Okay. Yes. Then I have a meeting at 2:30, right?
Something that has been extremely difficult is that my academic study has come to a complete end. I am actually finished. It began on a Thursday where I had an end of year interview, and I was really nervous. I was in front of 5 people. We were reviewing on the year, and the one minister who was with me, who I had a placement with, we did a bit of hands-on experience. I was very moved when they said, "Was there any room for improvement?" And she said, "None whatsoever." So that was very honouring. But we basically decided, all of us collectively together, that perhaps traditional church ministry is not for me, at least at this point. So it's very difficult at the moment. It's almost like I'm a bit restless in work, but I have nothing to go to now, and all that studying I've done has come to an end. So it was quite an emotional weekend, I must admit. And then what happened after the end of your interview on the Friday? Then we had a valedictory service, which was an opportunity to say farewell to the leaving students from the Baptist College. We met at a Welsh-speaking church in Cardiff, and it was a very nice service, but quite difficult. It was a very difficult day overall, I must say. At the church waiting for the service to begin. Yeah, it's a really nice feeling to be celebrated, but also kind of sad at the same time. So I've just got through the weekend after the commissioning service and saying farewell to everyone at college, and just gone through a roller coaster of emotions. Really, very sad, but at the same time disappointed in myself. But ultimately, I know I made the right decision. I knew that traditional ministry, going into a church, wasn't for me, or at least not right for me at this time. And because of that, because I didn't have a destination, it almost feels like those 3 years were for nothing. But I don't believe that, but it's easy to go to that place. I'm looking back with kind of regret. Did I make the use of those 3 years? They just went way too quickly. I think what made it go very quick was just the demand of every essay after every essay. And then this big dissertation came along, which was like 6 months of really solid work, and then just gone in the blink of an eye. And now I'm down here on the sofa, in the middle of the night, ready to get up in the morning for another shift of work. I had today off, so that was nice, but there is a part of me that's kind of maybe struggling with the idea that I have to be in this job for just a little bit longer. But there's nothing wrong with this job. It is stress-free. It's so easy. I love all the people, but lots of what-ifs, and yeah. It's been hard. It's really hard. But I'm enjoying the creative process, the creative things that I do. I'll keep going. I also met up with another performer for my film Wish too. Her name is Donna. She's a really good friend, and after her scenes, there's only one more actor to go, and then all the bits are recorded. So yeah, it's coming along really nicely, really exciting. I drove about 45 minutes away from my house, and we filmed at a friend's house.
I probably better leave and... Oh no, I've got another line, haven't I?
Yeah.
How does that one look? You want to do it?
Yeah, do it again, Pat, because he was headed a little bit out of shot, the tad. Because I go around and I didn't quite catch when he turned.
Yeah.
You went out for there and had come back. I
Yeah.
thought you were looking for me.
No.
No, we're filming as the exit part of the scene.
Oh, good. Right.
So I don't know if it's agreeing with you and Carmen at the moment or what. Yeah, we barely have time for each other nowadays.
Yeah, just a touch slower.
Yeah, we barely have time for each other nowadays.
Action. Friends, today is very exciting. It is my graduation. Got the cap and gown. I'll put it on in just a minute. But, it's really cool having to do this, but it couldn't have happened on a worse day because it is so hot. And I'm walking around in the suit, and I try to minimise the amount of walking I could do in the suit and tie, but had to do a little bit of it. But yeah, they certainly picked a warm day. But it was kind of weird. It didn't make sense because you had to pick up your gown at one spot, do like an 8-minute walk to the actual service, and then like a 20-minute walk back. So they've certainly separated the locations out, but never mind, we got through it. I was kind of worried about time, but we are here. I'm just waiting for the wife to turn up somewhere, then we'll hopefully get some nice pictures of today. But yeah, this is a special feeling to know that I did my masters. I got through my dissertation. I really didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I got through it by a miracle and found something that I was really interested in to write about. But yeah, I feel very happy and proud. It was a bit stressful this morning, but we got through it. So watch this space. Wow, we did it. It was a really cool service. Folks, it's so weird. So many memories on this street. Studied here 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Back here again. And it's a strange feeling. I'll miss this place. Not that I can't come and visit, but yeah. The cost. So it's a really special feeling to be in the Costa Cafe because Naomi and I sat in here and had a coffee on the open day when I was considering coming into university, and we had a nice sit down here, and it's kind of funny sitting in the exact same place 3 years later now that all this is done. Yeah, it's been a really special feeling today. It's been really nice. They chose the hottest day ever to do it, but we got through it. Had to drop the car off, pick up the gown, go back to the car, drive to the big parking lot, get changed there, do the ceremony, go back to the car, drive somewhere else to drop it off, drop the gown off, and now I've just come in here for a coffee. Gotta walk back to the car now to go home. Yeah, maybe not planned as well in terms of the locations, but maybe it was out of their control. But certainly well organised in the interior. The ceremony flowed very smoothly with no hiccups or no kind of
oh, what do I do now? Not once did I ever feel, oh, I don't know what to do. So yeah, that was really special. But the day continues. We've got a meal planned now to celebrate my graduation, and I also celebrate my daughter's birthday tomorrow. So yeah, we've got a busy weekend ahead of us. Health and safety inspection in work next week, so that's going to be busy again. And then I have Wednesday and Thursday off, so a bit of breathing space, and then we go on holiday. Well deserved. You want that one?
You can eat it with a cup of tea then.
New, she wasn't supposed to scratch and she didn't